It had been a few weeks since I had any strange dreams or visions, which, ironically enough, was strange in itself. After many long hours of researching what may have happened to my parents, Kelly and Simon came up empty-handed. They were stumped. They couldn't find a lead on who my real mother and father were, or even where they could have lived. Kelly pointed out that because Mother Helena had kidnapped me as a child, I could have come from anywhere and ended up at Woodside Orphanage. The search was proving harder than any of us thought it would, and my vision-free streak was about to end. It was a cold February morning when I stopped by the local bakery to get a few cups of coffee to take to Kelly and Simon. As I left the bakery, I immediately noticed the snow that had been covering the streets was gone. The air was warm, and the trees were all green. Suddenly, I wasn't outside the bakery anymore. I was in an amusement park. I quickly turned around to where the bakery had once stood, when the ground beneath me began to shake. A thunderous sound filled the air, and I could hear screams in the distance. The shaking knocked me off my feet, and as I hit the ground, I landed in a snowbank. The air was cold again, and I was back in front of the bakery. The theme park was gone, but the screams still lingered. I immediately went to Kelly and described my vision to her. She instantly recognized a location from my description. Not far away, there was an amusement park that had shut down 4 years ago after an accident killed more than 100 people. I knew I had to go there, and as always, Kelly began listing the reasons why she should go investigate with me. And as always, I talked her into staying. I immediately left the store, and within a few hours I was standing at a gate, overlooking the remains of a decrepit theme park. My name is Delaware St. John, and this is the Seacliff tragedy.
You're already at the park. I guess speed limits mean nothing to you.
Those numbers on the signs along the road? Is that what those are? Where's Kelly?
Kelly? I think she stepped out for a bit. Not to worry though, I've got all of her notes right in front of me. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, sounds like you have everything under control.
I just spilled coffee all over everything.
Glad I'm not there. Kelly's gonna flip.
Alright, here's the short version of what happened. Seacliff Amusement was built overlooking the Atlantic back in 1968. 4 years ago, it was shut down when the entire back half of the park collapsed, killing over 100 people. Investigators discovered a series of natural caves under the park and determined that they were the cause of the collapse.
You would think it's common sense not to build a roller coaster on top of hollow ground.
Apparently no one knew the caves were there when the park was built. The most recent park owner, Theodore Crandall, was found hanged in his house the same day of the incident. so the investigation met a premature closing.
Didn't they have land surveyors back then?
Well, somebody must have signed off on it, but I'm afraid there's no record of who. Oh, listen to this. 24 of the people who died were on the roller coaster. Right after it left the station, the park collapsed. They plummeted straight down into the ocean.
So much for a death-defying thrill ride. All right, Simon. Thanks for the background info. I'm gonna take a look around. I'm gonna need some light. And of course I left my flashlight in the truck. That's the way out of the park, but I can't leave till I figure out what happened here.
I was wondering how far you'd get before you remembered your flashlight.
Kelly, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be at the office with Sir Dorkalot.
Look, I've been ditched twice already, and it's not gonna happen again. Besides, Simon is more than capable of handling the research, and just because you have the visions, doesn't mean it's your case. We're partners, remember?
How could I forget?
The paranormal websites all say the activity is rampant around here. The cliffs back there gave way.
Yeah, I know. The cliff collapsed, taking half of the park and patrons with it. Simon already filled me in.
See, I told you he's more than capable of handling the research.
Look, you wanted to come out here, fine. I can't stop you, but we should split up. I don't need you cramping my style.
When did you get style to cramp? Fine, I'm not ready yet anyway. I need to set up some equipment. You go take a look around and then come back and let me have Vic.
It's a board of missing children. Looks like they all disappeared within a year of each other. It's a board of missing children. Looks like they all disappeared within a year of each other.
I ran that image you just sent through the scanner. Sorry to say I didn't find anything out of the ordinary.
So, Simon, I don't suppose you knew anything about Kelly stowing away in my truck, did you?
Kelly? She's, there with you at the park?
Uh-huh. Just as I thought. I'm gonna go look around. This ladder's seen better days. It's in no condition to be climbed. This ladder's seen better days. It's in no condition to be climbed. This metal rung came off the ladder. Is someone there? Whatever it was, my flashlight scared it off.
Delaware, how are things going?
Simon, I just had an encounter with something. It looked like a shadow, but with glowing eyes.
Shadow people? Here?
Shadow people? Whatever it was, it made me feel like I was gonna pass out.
It's a theory that remaining energy, or memories of a deceased person, are what creates ghosts. But shadow people aren't human. They're actually demons that prey on human life force.
They seem to be allergic to light.
Yes they are. You can scare them away with bright light and they won't be able to reappear for a while. Just be careful. If one is around too long, it could drain your energy to the point of unconsciousness.
Ah, so that feeling wasn't just me.
Also, there's something I forgot to tell you.
You mean about the Crandall family home being in the park? Yeah, I got that. It seems someone left a light on for me.
A light on? Well, that's not too odd, considering the park is still receiving electricity. Theodore Crandall's brother took over the property, and as a measure to keep vandals out, he kept the electricity on. I'm sure most of the rides are turned off manually, but all of the park lights are powered. That should make it a bit easier for you.
Thanks for the heads up, Simon. I'm gonna check out the Crandall house.
Oh, and Delaware, do you think you could...
Don't ask me to get a picture of shadow people.
Right then. Alright, I'll let you carry on.
It's locked. This isn't going to work here. There's gotta be a way to get this chain off. Even if I wasn't in a haunted amusement park, TV's never really been my thing. Mrs. Crandall died in the funhouse. That's probably why it's boarded up. It's not working.
Who are you? Why are you in my house?
My name is Delaware St. John. I'm here looking for Theodore Crandall.
I'm Theodore Crandall. Are you a reporter? I'll have you arrested for trespassing. I said no more reporters.
I'm not a reporter. Do you think you could open the door and we could talk?
I'm waiting for my wife to get back. She's a better judge of character than me. When she comes back, maybe she will open the door for you. You know, I often forget that Maggie is gone. Sometimes I get worried sick, wondering why she hasn't come home. Then I remember. I thought maybe things would be different now that I'm... Well, it doesn't matter. I still don't know where she is.
Looks like this place hasn't been touched since they closed the park down. If this is anything like my fridge, I'm better off not opening it. This place is in serious need of a cleaning crew.
Tell me, Delaware, have you ever lost anyone close to you?
I can't really say I've had anyone close to lose.
Oh. That makes me wonder, which is worse, To have someone close be lost, or to never have had them to begin with?
Neither seem very appealing.
If you lost someone you loved, and you knew a way to be together again, is it wrong to carry through with it? Do you think it's so wrong to be reunited with those you love?
I don't think it's my place to say if it's right or wrong.
I see. I thought it would be the right thing to do, but I was wrong. I was devastated after my loss. And when I lost Robert, too, I couldn't imagine another minute alone. Please go. There's nothing here for you.
I should leave him alone for now. A hidden safe? I'm definitely gonna want to get this open. I wonder what these scratches mean. Nine. 2. 3. This boy. He isn't in any of the other pictures around the house. What is Mr. Crandall trying to hide? There's family pictures all around the house. Why are these ones in the safe? I should leave him alone for now. Mr. Crandall, you mentioned your son Robert, but who's the younger boy in this picture?
Where did you get this?
There were pictures in a safe downstairs.
Adam. My wife took all the pictures of him and put them away. She said it made it easier for her to deal with his disappearance.
Disappearance?
Adam vanished not even a year before my wife's accident. Soon after that, Robert was taken from me as well, and I was alone. They were all taken from me.
Did Adam disappear from the park?
What? Why are you so interested in my family? I knew you were a reporter. Get out!
Mr. Crandall? Are you in here? I don't care what anybody says. Chess is not a sport.
Go away. I said no reporters.
I told you, I'm not a reporter. I'm just trying to figure out what took place here.
This place is cursed. It has brought me nothing but misery. It's taken everyone from me.
Mr. Crandall, were you ever visited by a strange person, possibly hooded and dressed in dark clothes?
I don't think we should talk about this anymore. You should leave.
This must be Adam's room. How could anyone sleep with this staring at you all night? Look, I know these are weird questions, but you have to trust me. You said this place is cursed, and I think you're right, but I can't do anything about it unless you tell me what happened.
Before Adam vanished, he talked about an imaginary friend. He said he would talk to him in his thoughts. Adam always had an overactive imagination, so I thought nothing of it.
Imaginary?
I never saw who he was talking about. He described him as dressed in black with a hood. If I had paid just a little more attention, I could have stopped him from taking my son.
You think the person in black took Adam?
I know it. I dismissed it as imaginary, but if you really are here to help, then find out why this has happened to my son and to my family. I'm so exhausted.
This is a picture of Adam with a clown. Maybe a park employee?
I ran that image you just sent through the scanner. Sorry to say I didn't find anything out of the ordinary.
You find anything?
There's shadow people all over this place.
Shadow people? Here? Wow, this place is even more active than I thought. I hope I can catch one on film. Did you have any visions or see anyone not living?
Well, I've been able to speak with Theodore Crandall, the park owner, about his sons. It turns out he had two. The youngest vanished after he met a guy dressed in dark clothing that would talk to him inside his head.
Inside his head? Well, the dark figure sounds like a match. Let me borrow Vic for a while. I'm picking up some strange readings and want to take some pictures to send to Simon.
Well, 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 how the tables have turned. Now look who isn't prepared in the field.
Yeah, you. Just take a break. I'll be back in a while.
You were the kid no one wanted to play with, weren't you?
Fine, it's cold out here anyhow. I'm gonna wait in the truck.
Seacliff Amusement.
Now let's see if all of those ghost stories I've read about this place are true.